question I've been getting from my clients in readings this week is about their soulmate, about their twin flame. They want to know if the relationship they're currently in is their soulmate or their twin flame, or their divine partner is a word or a term I've been hearing lately. And then I'll also get questions that will ask me, like, when will I find my soulmate, or when will I find my twin flame? So we're going to talk about all that today. So the first thing I'd like to talk about is the true definition of a soulmate, of a twin flame. So what I've seen, what I've been shown from past lives, as well as what I've learned from my current teachers, is our soul is more than just a one, okay? Our mate is not just one person or being. The idea of a soulmate or even the twin flame is a karmic lesson or a karmic agreement for us to complete in this lifetime throughout this journey. And it does not mean this is who we are to live and die with. And oftentimes that's what we confuse these terms with. Start with a basic overview of the twin flame. The twin flame is your soul split in two and reincarnated back into this timeline to complete a task that you were unable or incapable to complete as one before. So there is that dynamic of the runner and the chaser. It's kind of the idea of one being awakened and one being asleep, and not recalling or remembering what the idea or what the message or what the assignment is. The twin flame will feel like you've met yourself, you've met your soul, because it is a mirror, it is a twin of yours. However, you guys are not intended to be together. You are intended to, intention is to move separately throughout this timeline to complete whatever the task or the assignment is. Now, to move on to soulmate, how I like to describe the soul and the soulmate is, if we think of our soul as an orange, once we peel back that layer, once we are awakened, we are able to see the actual soul in its entirety. And if we're looking at an orange without its peel, you will see that it's several wedges inside. There is a mate for each of those wedges. There is a person or a relationship that is perfect to help that part of the soul to advance or ascend. And the analogy that I like to give is that of flowers. If you think of planting a flower, start with the seed, and you put the seed in the earth and you start to water it, right? And for that particular seed, their soulmate may be the earth, because without the earth, they'll be unable to grow or ascend. Or their soulmate might be the water, because without the water, they'll be unable to grow or ascend. But however, once that seed sprouts and now there's a stem, now there's a different ideal mate or partner that will help them to ascend. And for the stem, it might be the sunlight. It will need sun in order to ascend, and the next level would be blooming, right? So now we have a flower that's blooming. That mate for that flower in that phase might be a butterfly or a bee, because that is the ideal mate that will help it to reproduce. Because at that point in its cycle, that is the level of ascension, is to reproduce and make more. So as you can see with this analogy, there will be different ideal or soulmates along our path that will help us to grow into the next level of ascension or awakening or growth, whatever term suits you well. So this idea that, oh, is he my soulmate? I always ask, why? Why does it matter? Like, what are we really talking about? Is he cheating on you? Is that what you're really trying to find out? You're trying to find out that if he's the soulmate because he's cheating on you, and if he's your soulmate, you're going to stay, but if he's not your soulmate, you're going to leave? Like, is that really what we're doing here? Like, what are we doing? Like, what difference does it make? The real, true question should be, what is the lesson that this relationship has come to teach? What am I supposed to learn for being in this person's energy? And if you find yourself in relationships and the situation keeps repeating over and over and over and over, that's when we really need to look deep within. And not to say that we are necessarily attracting that, but it's more that, what is this lesson that we are not learning? What is it that we haven't grasped to where we are no longer in alignment with that type of relationship? Because it's all levels. You know, like they say, there's levels to the shit. There's levels in life. And if we vibrate at a higher level, then things that no longer serve us will fall off and will no longer be attracted to us, if we think of magnets, right? And this is oftentimes what happens when we go through an awakening, or we start a spiritual path or journey to get to know ourselves, or even when we just simply become more self-aware. We begin to understand more about ourselves and our needs, and then we realize, like, what am I doing with this? Why am I even doing this? And oftentimes we just wake up like that, like, I'm not doing this no more. And it's because we finally reach the point to vibrate at a higher level to where it just falls off and make it easy. So the real question is, why are we so concerned with this soulmate? Like, what is it that we're really looking to obtain with this question? Like, what is the deep-rooted issue that we are trying to accomplish by identifying this person as the soulmate? Why is that relevant? And oftentimes what comes to life is we lack the awareness that the world is in our hands. We have, as women, we have the power, the strength, the ability to have whatever it is that we want in life. And until we wake up and realize that the world is at our fingertips, we'll never have it. It all starts with self-care and self-awareness. The idea is joy. We are here to obtain our birthright of abundance, to have any and everything that we want in life, to experience joy, to have fun, to love the life that we live. So it's up to us to take these efforts, to take this knowledge so that we can get there. Understand our power and drop in to become the queens that we truly are. To call in what it is that we want and need in our life. To have the strength to ask for it, to stand tall, and to demand the respect that we deserve. It's up to us to look for that knight in shining armor and to be prepared for him to create that, what we're trying to call in, whatever that may be for you, that divine partnership, that support, that business partner. This is saying that what we're looking for is financial stability, for help, for support, for security, to help with that foundation, to give us the freedom that we have to make the decisions, to step forward, to have this fortune that we want in life. Because although we feel like time is running out, time is of the essence. It's not that time is running out. It's that time is now. It's right now. It's your time right now. The truth is that we lack the level of awareness to get out there and to just start. This card came in reverse, and this is what's holding us back. Having that spirit of going out and getting it. Look at this kid. He's out here in his element with his best friend, living his best life, creating whatever he wants out of life, manifesting whatever he needs out of thin air. And we lack the level of self-awareness that gives us the confidence that we can do the same. Now, I hope that this message was able to help to ignite that what is sleep, so that we can manifest our dream life and achieve the abundance that is our birthright. If you need some help with that, if you aren't sure where to start, there are a few ways that I can help with that. Look in the description or the comments below, and I have a link to a few of my offerings that will help you. I have a free 3-part mini course that will give you the secret code to unlock your destiny so that you can manifest your dream life faster. You can also schedule some one-on-one time with me so that we can get the clarity that you need to manifest your dreams. I am the real Miss Lacy, and I hope to see you on the other side. Ashe.